Abu Alexander. Abu Alexander. How you doing? You keeping well? How you doing? How's everyone? How's the day been? Sitting by his side. Nice. Very nice. And how are you? Doing the dishes, my man. The kitchen needs a clean. Seamus, how's things? You keeping well? Back home in Brussels? Good to hear, Seamus, good to hear. I'm on a streak. Explain it. What's the streak? It's a challenge. Okay. Trying to get banned. If you want me to, I can ban you. No problem. It is your choice, sir. Please remember, you can always just scroll on. What's the point in the challenge? I'm interested. You're recording it. You're making some banning content. It might work. It might work. There's an idea for you. Hey, not too bad, brother, not too bad. A lot of weight to lose still. A lot of weight to lose. 7084, how's things? How do you even record? I don't know. No idea. You've been up to much today? Let's get these sorted. Hope you had a good day. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Hey, Mrs. Hodge. Good to hear from you. Evening, Volk. Volkanovski. How are you, Mrs. Hodge? It's good to hear from you. Hey, Stephen. You keeping well? Let's get these done. How have you been today? All right. Not bad. I don't know if I told you, I hurt my lower back. The lower, this side here. It's been causing me a bit of trouble. So, I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe getting a massage. I'm not making anything. Yeah, I'm a bit stressed. The back. Yeah. Yeah. It's been annoying me all day. Is it a strain? I think so. I think so. I don't think it's anything more serious than that. So. Yeah, I tried. It's a good point. I started looking up some stuff. They said I need to do cat pose or something, child's pose. Yeah. Meeting was alright. Cheers, brother. It was alright. Apart from the excruciating pain of my back. We got close. We got close. How's things, Mr. Adams? You keeping well, sir? There's a lot of exercise to help relieve it. I put this heat patch on there. I don't know. It's not when, like, walking is okay. It's when getting up from on a chair to get up, to get out of bed. That's kind of the pain. Bloody annoying. Yeah, I've got to be honest. Yes. Also, carry on moving. You reckon? Massage would help. Yeah. Anyway, not the end of the world. Hopefully a few days. You'll be fine. But I'm thinking, go and get a massage done tomorrow. Yeah, meeting was okay. Meeting was okay. Not too bad. Could have been better. Could have been worse. That kind of thing. Do another walk. Carry on moving. Should we go for a walk? I haven't moved actually today. I've barely moved. The interview. Of course. And? The Adams? How did it go? Hear ye, the gym awaits. You know what, on another topic, would you reckon Hey, bro. How you doing? Your logic is flawed. Your logic is flawed. Second interview next week. Bravo! What kind of question did they ask? What was it for again? I remember you telling me. I remember you telling me brief details. I've been too consumed with your health advice and the heel. Yeah, Max, it was alright. It was alright. The meeting, yeah, really, thanks. Yeah, I saw the message, just saw it now. Yeah, it was alright. It could have gone better. I wasn't on my best form because the back is just causing me issues. I wasn't on my best form, but it was alright. It was alright. Workable. You know? Just a suboptimal. Priya, do you remember me? You know what? Normally I do. But in this instance, I do not remember. How are you? You keeping well? My back is holding me back. My back is broken. Remember the Mike Tyson interview? What, Mike, what happened? My back is broken. Oh yeah, Mike? Which kind of part? Spinal. My back is broken. Evening. Paula. Mrs. Paula, how are you keeping? I hope your bed and your back heals. Yeah, it's bad, you know. I got this patch on here. Here. Heat patch. Pissing me off. I just done good in the gym. You know, I just started getting there. And I got my holiday in 2 weeks. Just typical. Are you danger? Because my brain says run. As ibuprofen. I need 2 new chairs. I got one. I hurt my back fixing the chair. $400 mg. I took a couple to sleep last night, actually. Yeah. I took a couple to sleep. Can we see the Quizmaster setup? All shall be revealed tomorrow. I am ready for tomorrow's quiz. I'll be missing it. Huh? Do I believe in God? Interesting question. I don't know. Do I believe in a higher power? Something above me? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Define God. Famous Mike interview, but that fight was fake. I once pulled my back trying to get my jumper off. Mate, honestly, this is it. This is exactly it. There's nothing special about it. There's no story here. I didn't fall. I wasn't attempting anything incredible. I just tilted the wrong way and it's gone. Just like you did into mine. Gosh. I'm from Tennessee. I like washing up as well. The only thing I don't like about washing up, the only thing I don't like is the gaps. So I'll put my cutlery in this gap and it will always fall through. That's the one thing I do not like. I remember you. I remember you. Regarding the movies. Yeah, you know I'm in the UK. You said greetings from Greece. We reciprocated with greetings from the UK. For the gaps. Yeah. Bez is in the house. Is that a new drainer? Not yet, brother. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. There's a number of things on the to-buy list before the drainer. A number of things. Daniel Cormier, DC, Louisiana, heavyweight. Honestly, I was just, you know what's annoying? I was just getting started. I was just starting to see a bit of progress in the gym. Things were slowly coming together, right? And then, bam! You broke the chair, I'll break your back. Tell me that, Priya. I studied in the UK 5 years in Manchester University, a very esteemed university. What did you study? Because you kept vaping. Just kick a dog when he's down, underrated. Kick a dog when he's down. Your logic is flawed. Your logic is flawed. On that note, I will have a cigarette. Let me get a smoke. Economics. An educated man. Economics. What did you specialize in? The only economist book I have read is, I think, on Adam Smith. Adam Smith and the Invisible Hand, is it? Or the Free Hand of the Market? It's the only economics book I've ever read, I think. I won't overwhelm you. I'll keep it simple now. Sounds good to me. Hope you're doing well, though. Hope you're doing well, Priya. Shani, how's things? Yeah. You didn't make me blush, but... I learned accounting with economics. Shani. Let's go, Joe. Thought you gave that. No, brother. I stopped the vape, though. I did stop the vape. I stopped the vape. 3 days I haven't touched a vape. And I'm coming off it, Mr. Adams. Mate, I appreciate it. I appreciate the accountability. He always blushes. I never blush. You guys want me to blush. You think I'm blushing. You project what you want. We do have a good laugh here, though. Good old B&H Gold. The old school. I remember when it was under £2 a pack. I remember when you could buy 10. That's how old I am. Singles at the local. Oh. I am moody today. You know what? Forgive me. I am moody. My back is hurting. You want to see what someone bought me today? What do you think? I call him Mike. Hey, Mike. I have a lot of magnets on the fridge. Destinations. Destinations. You know, I used to have a shell collection from all the beaches I'd visited. Really, I agree. What do you agree with? What blasphemy has been spoken? What blasphemy has been spoken in my presence? I must confirm. Looks like you. Yeah, I'm moody today. I'm going to need a cup of tea. Destinations, Shani. Destinations. What's your advice here, actually, chat? What's your advice? Look, I want to just lose the weight right now. And I don't really care how I do it, right? Because I don't want to do the sustainable stuff. What are your thoughts on extreme diets? Like if for just 1 month, I just lose whatever, 1-2 months, I lose 10, 20 kilos, right? Don't care about keeping muscle, anything like that. And I just strip it down. Anyone ever had an experience doing something like that? Yeah. Yes, James. Yeah. We could start a whole nother vice. Yeah. When you see me live streaming, it won't be me smoking. What's that he's smoking? He's given the cigarettes up though. Credit to him. It just doesn't work. Be quicker though. Yeah, I wonder. It's not the gym. I don't think it's the gym. And go hardcore with the diet. Honestly, I'm thinking 1 month I could do it. How you doing, BM? You keeping well, sir? I think extreme diets sound tempting, but they don't feel sustainable to me. Try cycling. I just want it gone, yeah? When I've been going down YouTube, they're saying, oh, you lose all your muscle, you lose your muscle mass, stuff like that. Like, I'm really not bothered about any of that. I just want to get to a reasonable weight. And then after that, I can sustain, right? Yeah. Know what time it is? When is the Welsh Marathon, by the way? Bulk up later. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, to be honest. Forget all the weights. Just cardio. 20,000 steps a day. 60-day challenge. Done. Buenas. Buenas noches. Yeah, I am thinking that, to be honest. Forget the weights, just strip down. If I lose some muscle, so be it. You know, build it back up later. Even 30 days are okay with keto. I can't do keto. I feel like I'm going to pass out, but... Mr. Bolton, you're doing well, sir. How are you feeling? Eat healthy. Yeah. Let's make a cup of tea. Let's make a cup of tea. Not bad. Not bad. I think I'm going to book in a massage tomorrow. It suits you to be stocky. Yeah. I've always been a bit of an eater. So, Mr. Weston. Yeah, buddy. How's things? Bowling Shane? Bowling Shane? I don't know. They say I've got to be between 80 and 85 to be a kind of a healthy BMI. Cutting down on sugar. Should have a salad bar. You wouldn't look right skinny. Yeah, maybe. You know, BMI was designed post-war. I know it's not completely accurate, but I didn't know it was designed post-war. Cup of tea. Always. Miserable and weak. Moody. Too manly to be slim. Yeah, but I'd like to be, you know what I mean? I'd like to get to a decent weight. I think maybe I'm too fixated with the number on the scale. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm too fixated with the number on the scale. Yeah. But if I keep doing it like this, mate, it's going to take me till the end of the year. You know? If I keep doing it like this, a pound, a kilo a week, half a kilo a week, it's going to take me till November, December. And you know what time that means. What do you feel you need to change? Here we go with the right questions. Here we go with the philosophical questions. I like it, Zayab. I like your intelligence. Always give me pause to think. So you're into fitness, but have this creative side with your fruit. That's actually kind of attractive, but still keep things fun. Not everyone has that. Appreciate the positivity. Have you tried HIIT training? HIIT training, high intensity. High intensity. Hey, Trippy. Kenneth, control your calories. Dining after 8 p.m. Go for 3 runs a week. Drink electrolytes. Funny you say that. Funny you say that. These came in the post. Funny you say that. Appreciate that. Ishmael, hope you're doing well. What book starts, "My name is Ishmael"? Is it Moby Dick? My name is Ishmael, is it? You should quit smoking. Don't give up. Yeah, high intensity. What did we know? You should just get laxatives. Yeah. It's easy to be positive around you. It's the company that's in the chat. It really is. There you go. One of the greatest men just entered, Mr. Phil. Just make some lifestyle changes. Yeah. No, you're right. I just want to lose it quick. In this day and age, you just want things like that, don't you? But yeah, I can't imagine keeping this diet going for 12 months. At least 9, you know? I can imagine. I can see myself doing it for 60 days. When's your birthday? Next week. Not next week. Sorry, next month. Check out Nikki Robinson's workouts. Yeah. Don't want work, change permanent. I'm in the gym, right? I'm doing those things. I think you're right. I think it's just a diet. I think it's just a diet. 3rd of May. Well, we've got a lot of birthdays coming up. It was Erinelli's birthday yesterday. 43. Erinelli's birthday yesterday. Jammy Wagons. What are they? An attempt at the Jammy Dodger. A replica of the Jammy Dodger. Blasphemy. Anyhow, I was talking about you, the Balkan warrior. How are you keeping? Wagon wheels. Do you know any good jokes? Yeah, we know a couple. Probably can't say on here. I know your birthday's on May 20th. Same with, I think it's Mrs. Sarah, 20th something. Should I send you a diet plan? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I'm just getting annoyed, right? You're putting all this effort, the skull doesn't move. It's like, last 2 weeks, I've been tracking. I was on about 98, I'm still on about 97. Like 2 weeks of effort and a broken back. Like, it's just kind of pissing me off. But what can you do? Say the jokes. We cannot say the jokes here. But alas, the day that we meet for the pub quiz, many shall be told. Well, I looked, it was gone. We had a mention earlier. Don't be asking, how old are you? I'm 40 next month. I'm hanging on to my 30s. Can you spare 50p? Homeless YouTube beggar. How's things? Seriously, when was it that you mentioned me? We remember you, Anya, the Balkan warrior. Serbia, right? As Max says, how can we forget you? We were majority born in May. I'll be 21 next month. Man, I'm double your age. I'm double your age, brother. You're in your prime. July what? And when it's your birthday, you gotta let me know. When it's your birthday and you come on stream, you have to let me know. Underage, you're 35, right? 35? So young, I know, to be that young. To be that young. 21. Evening, Mr. Taddy. How are you keeping, sir? You well? Have 1 meal a day. I have been doing that. I'm still not losing. Max. There's a gentleman called Max. Gentleman and a scholar. And he recommended it to me. And I've given it a go. I eat within about an hour. Still not working. 20-year-old. Man, your 20s. What time? What time? Ditch the milk. What about a cup of tea? You can't deny me a cup of tea. Ditch the cheesecake. You cannot deny me the New York vanilla cheesecake. What about the beers? You cannot deny me the Estrella. You cannot deny me. You cannot deny me. Here, I got one for you, underrated. 0.5, low alcohol. So even the fitness coaches need tea breaks. You're unstoppable. Most days. Most days. Well, what's happened? Yeah, what's up, Anya? Everything okay? I think you caught the wrong end of the conversation. You're caught in the matrix with those items. Yeah, I'm not sure. How tall are you? 5'10"? About that? 5'9"? 5'10"? Yeah, what happened, Anya? Everything okay? Hope you're doing well. Lucy James. Yeah. What did you guys say? Why? James Adams. Do you like James Adams? You know him? Yeah. Can't be James Adams. It's the wrong James Adams, I'm telling you. Maybe she got offended. Oh, no need to be, no need to be. It's all good vibes in here. It's all good vibes. He's being rude to me for no reason. He's not. I don't think he's talking to you. He's not talking to you. Underrated. I'm a bloody chaos creator. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good vibes. Underrated, man. Underrated. He wrote me crazy on you. Okay, I can see how you interpreted that. But I assure you, there was no offense intended. We're quizzing tomorrow, yeah, for sure. Your host is injured. And I sat after work and I started prepping the quiz. Your host is injured. And yet we carry on into the good night. This quiz is not for the weak. Chat missed. Potentially. Please repeat if I miss it. I'm not ignoring. Injuries don't stop us. They don't. You know? I will have a couple of fermented apple juices before we commence. And we'll be right as rain. We don't stop. Nothing stops us. On this good night, gentlemen. Nothing stops us. Also, my comment. What was your comment, Kenneth? Apple juice has a lot of sugar. The one and only Kenneth. Yeah, I think it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, congratulations on 5K. Keep up the great work. Mr. Rahul Sharma, the man himself. How's things? How old are you? Where are you from? Are you married or single? I am 40 next month. I am from the UK and I am married. You're like 180. Yeah, touch under, maybe on 179. And about 95 to 98. Yeah, spot on. Spot on. Yeah. I feel like the two questions, there were precursor questions to the main question, Priya. How about yourself? She's cussing you out right now. Who is? You should pause the lifting and do walking. Mr. Peters, although I always remember Kevin Peterson when I see you. I always remember Kevin Peterson. But I was thinking about stopping the weights completely for a couple of months and just doing cardio. How long has it been since you got married? It's a good question. It's a good question. Yeah, I think I'm going to chill on the weights. Weights, yeah. Weights are good for the joints. I'm not going to lose that much strength, I don't think, over 2 months. I want to keep my strength for sure. Body weight, calisthenics. It's funny, I can do pull-ups. Not many, but I can do 2 chin-ups, 2 pull-ups. Yeah. You need bone broth. Funny you say that. Funny you say that. Funny you say that, sir. Funny you say that. Funny you say that. And I also saw them in M&S. Yeah, I saw it in M&S. I've been picking up these from M&S. Chicken bone broth. You make your own. Simmer down the bones. Add a few veggies to it. Impressive. Yeah, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I've got the skills. Just made a huge batch tonight. Top stuff. Top stuff, Andrew. You like me. 111 to 86. You know, I was 125 at one point. I was 125 last year. Horrendous. Called you a blonde-haired avatar. A blonde-haired avatar. I mean, she's accurate. Mr. Orion, are you really? 70 kilos. Man, you must be in shape. Good on you, brother. Keep up the great work. What's the secret? What do you do? What did you start at? How many Oreo ice cream sandwiches? Only at the weekends. Only at the weekends. I'm back onto it today. Walking is underrated. Walking is underrated. All right then. What, should we go for a walk? That's the weird thing with this back at the moment. We're in the Blocked by Anya Club. Yeah. Re is underrated. Yoga. Okay. I'll give it a go. I've never been a fan. I mean, I've seen them doing the classes at the gym, and it's just, you know, like 20 women in there. So it feels a bit awkward. I feel like I'm intruding. So I'll never go to that class. What do you reckon though? Shall I cut the weights? Shall I cut the weights? Just walk? Just pure cardio, 60 days. Everything else is less important. Clean diet, proper sleep. Yoga is for everybody. It's also free on the internet. Yeah, fair. And you're just ignoring me. My apologies, my apologies. Sometimes I miss them. Mrs. Priya, what was your last message? How to handle health and anxiety and panic attacks. Chat? Any recommendations for Mr. Stanley? Wake up early and be at one with nature. Walk, cross-train or row. That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, James. I'm thinking forget the weights. You know? Forget the weights. Just straight cardio, 30 days. Philly the double agent. Lettuce. Lettuce as a substitute for the bread. Now tell us how much you bench press. How much do I bench? I don't know. Definitely over 100. Yeah, definitely over 100. Something like that. 2 plates aside. 2 something. Don't smoke cigarettes either. Never drank. Stanley, love to hear it. Absolutely love to hear it. Great stuff. Wish I could emulate some of that. Unfortunately, I still have a couple of vices left to kick. Mrs. Davinson. Need to stop or cut back. How are you keeping, Stephanie? Keeping well? Just do the laxatives, trust me. What causes your anxiety? Yeah, Stanley. I guess that's the root question. I miss EFC. EFC will be there tomorrow. Your teammate, your comrade will be there. What is the question? Let me go, let me look. Well, the only one I can see is you missed 4 or 5. Have I tried Shilajit? No. Morning from Sunday's lost to Liverpool. Is he an Everton fan? Your local. The local derby. Teddy, how you been, sir? Look it up. Yeah, I'll give it a look for sure. I'll give it a look for sure. Yeah, exactly. You should join the quiz, Priya. Tomorrow night. You should join the quiz. This worries me. I'm impressed in your perspective. Young, fit people. There's definitely a problem with that in the industry. There's definitely an issue with that in the industry. Again, social media. Making young people, what do you call it? Impressionable. Very impressionable. Yeah, some of it's not healthy. Completely agree with you, Stanley. You all good, though? Feel free to expand. if it's not too intrusive. I've had some low tolerance for these. Already blocked 3 provocateurs. Provocateurs, the vocab. The vocab. What did Philly say? Priya, I think he blocked you. I mostly eat chicken and rice. I heard that, chicken, rice and broccoli. Social media is the main cause of anxiety these days. Yeah, I have to agree to some extent. You know, people are putting up pictures. You know, I saw a story. This lady, she went to Dubai for 2 weeks. Took about 300 different outfits. She had content for the year. Pictures at different places, different beaches, just different outfits. You got to take it with a pinch of salt. That's exactly what we don't do here. That is exactly what we don't do here. Jealous, envious. The color green. The color green. Yeah, that's one thing we don't do here. For sure. That's one thing I was very conscious of. Real people, real talk, laugh, fun, talk real issues. Yeah, for sure. Only worry about what you can control. Well said. Well said. Or the what ifs, the worrying. What does it lead to? I mean, we're all susceptible to it, aren't we? Yeah. Exactly, James. Exactly that. Exactly that, brother. Yeah. I'm colorblind and see a trippy world. Where is trippy? I'm going to stop. It's coming. Let me get there. Next couple of days it will stop. Next couple of days for sure. Mrs. Taylor, how's things? Yeah, the next smoke, that is. Doom scrolling, I'm guilty of it as well. You're addicted. I am, but I quit the vape. One at a time. Do I ever see myself going completely teetotal? No. Low probability. Hello, Mrs. Anya. In the spirit of quitting. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. As Mark Twain said, it's like quitting beer for whiskey. Is it? Is it really? I'm not too sure. Brother. I've started reading books to control my urge for doom scrolling. Nice work. Anything you recommend? How you doing? We're chatting about a load of things. Social media, the impact it has. How you doing, sir? You keeping well? Yeah. It will go. The smoking will go. I did it last year for a bit. I can do it. I've given that to myself. I can do it, but let's be honest. You have a beer, you have a glass of red. What's next? Yeah. Events have been set in motion that can no longer be stopped, as Gandalf said. Events have now been put in motion. Unstoppable. You know, with that kind of discipline and energy, you show that. Just stand up. I appreciate the positivity. I really do. You did it this year as well, yeah. Absolutely. All you guys. Never give up. Always hard work. One more cup of tea. One more cup of tea. This is going to be interesting if she joins the quiz. Why is everyone blocking everyone? Who knows? I didn't even know you could do that. Another cup of tea, why not? Games night is tomorrow night. Your host is injured. Your host is injured. But we carry on. We go forward. We press onwards. I need a whiskey. Oh, I could do with one on the rocks. Yeah. I could do with a Glenfiddich single malt on the rocks. Perfection. Perfection. Single malt. Man City v Burnley. When's the game? It's not tonight, is it? Let's go, Burnley. City 4, Burnley 0. Let's go, Burnley. Respectable score. All right. How you keeping, sir? You doing well? Yeah. Tomorrow. I'll put the link out tomorrow. We got a good one. We got a good one planned. Tracking macros, yeah. I'm tracking it. I'm tracking it. I'm using my Fitness Pal. I've got ties to Arsenal. Maxi, the third. Welcome. How's things, brother? Yeah, I'm tracking the macros. That's the other thing. They're saying I've got to eat between 150 and 180 grams of protein a day. I'm just like, is that right? I eat that many, I'm going over my calories kind of thing. It's weird. Yeah. How you been, RA? How's life? Maxi the third. I saw MXC 3. Maxi the third. Arsenal fans have made the whole country back City this year. From the quadruple. They said they were going to do the quadruple. Oh, the bottle. The bottle. Could everyone please stop getting, here we go. That's the old school. Pull back a bit with the lifting. Let me read that one. Focus on fiber as much as protein. Lock stock references. Yeah, lock stock. Gets shot with the air gun. Where'd you shoot him? In the neck. With an air gun. Well, that's what I mean. 1.5. So right at 95 kilos, 98 kilos. What? I've got to eat 200 grams of protein? Come on. Great scene. Yeah, great scene. Yeah. Oxide neutrino. Oxide neutrino. Up middle finger. Mr. Dale. How many months has it been? Mr. Dale Cooper. How many months has it been, sir? You doing well? Good to hear from you. I miss them days, mate. Yeah. Oxide neutrino. Only two songs I know of this. Up middle finger. And of course the infamous one. But yeah. Great times, brother. I just noticed your eyes. I appreciate that, Priya. First step, stop the smoking. You know what? It's been a day, mate. It's been a day. Yeah, it's been a day. Like, it's just been a day, mate. Done my back in. Yeah, things ain't been as all sunshine and rainbows. I appreciate it, though. I know where you're coming from, and you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's just been hell of a week, mate. Hell of a week. Just as things were coming together. Bam! Got hit with the 1, 2, 3 combo. Not even just a straight jab. Not even a couple of jabs. I just got hit with a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. One stage, welcome in. How's things? I have a PS5. All right for some, isn't it? All right for some. I've got a Sony Walkman. Yeah. Cassette, brother. At 20 years old, you would have never even experienced the Sony Walkman. The cassette. The recording of songs from the radio onto cassette. You would not even know at 20 years old. The Sony Walkman. Now you're looking at PS5s. Mixtape from the radio. Yeah, exactly. You would not even know. Waiting for the pirate radio station to start and then pressing 2 buttons to record. The good old days, brother. The good old days. You know? PS2. I'm talking the Sony Walkman cassette. The 2 buttons. And we got to make a meme on that. We got to make a meme on that. I'm naturally brunette. Are you brunette? Underrated. I thought you were blonde. Blonde avatar. If she looked like that avatar, she'd kind of fine. We have a defector. We have a defector moving to the robots. It shall not be tolerated, Orion, on these quiz nights. Do not be fooled. Do not defect. Stand with humanity. Reeves brunette, what the hell? Are you married? Yes, I'm married. My world is shattered. Master Uguay. I remember you. I remember you. How's things? You keeping well? Smoking is the chaos at your fingertips. Well said. Well said, sir. Well said. Master Splinter told me different. Yeah. All it is putting away the withdrawal for a bit. We can have a little fun in the future with the robots. Blasphemy! Shall not be tolerated. The Genesis. Now we're talking. What about Avatar? Atari. Genesis. Atari. I know, be addicted, yeah. Hope you're having a splendid day, sir. Right back at you, Mr. Uruguay. Right back at you. What have you been up to today? What's your favourite video game? I've only ever really played FIFA. Before it was called Pro Evo. In my younger days, Pro Evo. Used to have good nights on that. Playing at the arcades, yeah. The arcades. At the arcades, I like the shooting game. Hoops. Basketball. I need a tea. Yeah, grab a tea. Grab an Earl Grey. Forget the whiskey. Forget the whiskey tonight. We'll have a drink Friday, Saturday. You got a headache? What's up? Shoot off. Get some rest if you need. Green tea. Can't stand the taste of it personally. Can't stand it. My name is Rihanna. Your name is underrated. ASMR stream. When? Don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of popularity with it, isn't there? Reed, you want to be taken out by a riot. Philly's coming up with the rooted questions, the root cause questions. I like it, Phil. I like it. Straight shooter. Mr. Atkinson, how you keeping? You well? Yorkshire tea, perfect. I've invested in some M&S luxury gold. I tell you what, £6 well spent. £6 well spent, 80 tea bags. Not bad. Who can do some quick math? If I have two teas a day, how long will it last me? Prefer coffee. Coffee's not bad. I had a flat white the other day. I treated myself to a Costa coffee. The boxing, tennis. What about air hockey? What about air hockey? What about at school? A hazelnut latte. Mr. Gangley, stop. Stop. Big dog. Mr. Bradley, how's things? Swerve the online stuff. I've had some. There's a Netflix documentary waiting to happen, isn't there? There's a Netflix documentary waiting to happen. Some of this online stuff I hear is crazy. Is insane. The professional air hockey players. Laser Quest. Oh, you're bringing back memories. Who remembers the school? You had the school table, and you'd put a quid or a 50p, and then you'd hit it, and you'd have to get it to the edge of the other table. You then flick it up, catch it, spin it. Then someone would have to create a goal, and you'd fire it through. Ah, what an era. What an era. What an era. Real men use £2 coins. Knuckles bleeding. Knuckles bleeding. Fidget spinners. That wasn't too long ago, was it? The fidget spinner. 50p's, yeah. Bleeding knuckles for days. For the rematch. You'd have to heal up before you could have a rematch. Good for ADH. Snake on the Nokia. Snake on the Nokia. The high score was when you couldn't go anymore. Conkers. Yeah, back in the day when them 50p's were actually made out of something. Amazing how we used to spend the time. Pogs. Conkers anymore. What was it? Attaching it to a string and then whacking it. $316, how you doing? Varnishing conkers. Cheating. People going home. Yeah. Conkers on steroids. Yeah. What the hell, mate? What was wrong with us? Nothing. I'll tell you that, nothing. Varnishing, you're so right. The back is fucked, mate. That's why I'm standing. I don't want to sit or lie down because if I get up, it hurts. So I'm only going to lie down when I go to bed. Yeah, it's screwed. It's screwed. I thought it would be better by today, but no. But now that I know you're married, I keep it. I appreciate that. Guess my timing was off. Yeah, by about 10 years. But it's all good. Maybe in the next life. Perhaps. I appreciate it, Priya. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Perhaps my timing was off. Just a tad. Just a tad. Yeah. Online world is crazy. Why underrated? Why? Why underrated? You are the stirrer. Yeah, that's what you are. Underrated. Any opportunity. Any opportunity. Any. You know? Any fucking opportunity. Just reeling them in. Reeling them in, underrated. Sony Ericsson, 1-to-1, battery done. If you know, you know. Philly's good. They're all good. Underrated's good. We're all good. You're good, Mr. Adams. I'm trying to flirt with a man who is taken. They're only flesh and blood, you know. We're all but flesh and blood. I appreciate the humanity. I'm selling snacks at my control. An entrepreneur in our midst. An entrepreneur selling snacks at school. What are you selling? What were the old school snacks we used to get at the ice cream van? Refresher. Was it a refresher? Had to chew for about 10 minutes before you could swallow. Liam. I used to do that with cigarettes. Did you? Just to tell everybody that I didn't mean to cross any line earlier, but I'm glad you took it lightly. It's all good. It's all good. It's all in jest. You're all good. You're all good, mate. You're all good. Sherbet. The drumstick. That was it. That was it. The drumstick. Just, yeah. Back when a 10p sweet was actually 10p. I think a Freddo is like 50p now. A Space Raider is like 40p. No. Stop. Stop. I like the drumstick. Sherbet was something unreal. Tasmania Devil Bars. I don't think I've had the pleasure. Love me some Skittles. Over the rainbow. What's your colours? Skittles milkshake. Try it. Pure sugar. They were before Freddo. Cola cubes. Penny sweets. Penny sweets. 100 sweets for a quid. The Taz bar with the caramel. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I used to like the drumstick though. I still get cola gummies. Haribo now mainly for me. Haribo. Yeah, tangy. 20p's worth of millions. Yeah. Yeah. The quid would go far. The quid would go far back then. Haribo. Haribo. One of my favourite combinations. Haribo. And a bottle of this. I don't know why. Haribo. And one of these. The Wham Bar. The Wham Bar. What about the Curly Whirly? How did the trivia game go? Tomorrow night, if you want to play. Tomorrow night. Your host is injured. I'm going to go see the doctor, the physio, before the kickoff. And we'll play. We play through. We play through. How can you forget about Starburst? I can never forget about the old Starburst. The wrapper annoys me though. So you just got to eat it with the wrapper sometimes. If you're that hungry, you just got to eat the wrapper. You know? If it gets a bit too finicky, just eat the wrapper. Eat the whole Starburst. Apex. Appreciate it. Like, right back at you, brother. Stay well. Just a curious thought. If life was a bit different, circumstances weren't the same, do you think I'd pass your vibe check? For sure. I feel there's a small connection here. Are you a robot? Are you a robot trying to infiltrate my humanity? Those dark chocolate mint bars were rare. Fully a mirror on point. Mentos. They sold Oprah for underrated. Underrated, why? Why? What the fuck is going on? It's like the scene from Shutter Island. What the fuck is going on here? That response. Yeah, it's T-Rex here, based on movement. Mrs. Blundell, hope you're keeping well, Bethany. Welcome in. Welcome into the coolest chat you'll find. Fruit salad. Fruit salad, which was that one? Oh, second-hand embarrassment. Indeed. Indeedio. Feel a connection. Maybe I just sound too composed in chat, or maybe I'm just trying to keep your attention a little longer. You've done that. If that's your goal, you've definitely succeeded. Yeah. Are you drinking a marinated beverage at this time? No fermented apple juice at this time, but I may partake. I may be partial. I may be partial. How you doing, sir? You keeping well? Mr. Vivid. How could I forget that name? Yeah, imagine. Imagine, yeah. Baby Reindeer. I need to rewatch that. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. But it just shows you the difference, right? If it was a man doing this, the social perspective would be very different, wouldn't it? Very different. It's all fun and games now, isn't it? It's all fun and games right now. Mate, no need to Roderick's about to live it. Shit. And the moment of realization hits. You're warning her, brother. You're warning her, brother. Phil, I appreciate it. I had a feeling I think it would be that easy. I guess your attention isn't that hard to get after all. It's a scary world we live in, thinking we have a connection with some people. I mean, okay, yeah, we do. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Yeah. What? Is she? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on here? Just having a cup of tea, having a chit chat. Easy. Oh, is that what that means? You guys teach me so much. Benny Hill with the old board. Benny Hill. I wanted my tea in peace. Alas, the moment of peace is no longer with us. We stand head to head. She got a crush after one live stream. Who remembers that song, Jennifer Page, Crush? What a tune. Me stood up in front of my TV watching this. Oh, what do you think? I definitely didn't mean anything like that. Chat is really twisting my words now and creating drama. It's all good. It's all good. Saying I can't see anything Anya is saying. Oh, really? You really have been blocked. Why is she writing essays? Underrated. Why? Why? There was a gentleman who come in. I used to call him the Joker. Because he just wanted to see the world burn. You know? He would just throw things in there. I used to call him the Joker. Some people just want to watch the world burn. But underrated. You know? I think that may be you. What does catharsis mean? Can anyone tell me? What does catharsis mean? What's cathartic? Wait, I have to block them. Then only me and you, I guess. No, for that to be the case, I would have to block them. And that will never be the case. I'm fucking living it, brother. Baby reindeer. I'm fucking living it. The fuck? Fucking shitting bricks. Fucking shitting bricks. Process of releasing emotions. Look, don't look it in the eye. You told me, Mr. Peterson. You told me, Kevin. You told me. I forgo the warnings. The firewall has been breached. I am transcending from flesh to firmware. Might have to move house. Never, never a cathartic release when you get something off your chest, for example. You mug. I've heard worse. I've heard worse. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. 8226, hope you're doing well. Better than being silent and forgettable. I don't know, what do you think, chat? Yeah, for writing well speaking with them. Yeah. Yeah. It's not that type of quiz. We don't play the alphabet game here. Ah, curry mug. C and M. We're advancing. You eat curry in a mug. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. I think you keep going, he may just leave his wife. Never, never, never. Wrath. What's the phrase? There's no fury greater than a woman scorned. Wrath, have no fury. What do you do for a living, mate? Code. Code. Automator. Bit of SharePoint as well. Online systems. That kind of thing. I think we need to let Brianna say what they want. Have you got an admin? No, I don't. I don't, mate. I don't. Like a mod. Is that what you're referencing? How did you get into that? I just fell into it, mate. Just fell into it. I started my career in sales and then started learning how to actually build in the products and then moved into engineering. Needed to make money. Young, needed to make money. That kind of thing. Does your company use AI in Elements? In Elements. You coding? Yeah, kind of, like documents. Yeah. Turning documents into questionnaires is a simple way to put it. Creating rules. Oh, you're a coder. You're probably better than me, mate. I don't use any other common languages. I don't use JSON. HTML, CSS. That's not my gig. I vote we make Priya the mod. James. You're gonna start a revolt, a revolution. And more DevOps. Nice, brother. Nice. What kind of stuff are you working on? Don't work in the legal sector by any chance, do you? You remind me of my youth. I used to roll my eyes. These aren't rollies. Although I did consider it with the cost. I did consider going to the good old, what is it? Amber Leaf. I did consider going to Amber Leaf. Pre-wood block I saw. And then there were only two. How you doing, Anya? How's things? You're in Serbia, right? I vote Anya for mod. Here we go. He needs a lawyer and a restraining order. Oh gosh, yeah. You can't come within 100 feet of my residence. Mate, it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what? Someone was on here earlier explaining that very situation a few nights back. Yeah, I didn't publish it for obvious reasons, but mate, yeah. Mr. Rangeley, how's things, sir? Tell me the news. Did the sale come through? The Balkan Queen, the Balkan Warrior. Tell me the news. Sale? Sign on the dotted line? Everyone as well, by the way, check out Rangeley's channel. Does some beautiful stuff. You want an escapism from what we live through? Go check out his content. Beautiful stuff. No sale today. Thought it was coming. He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back. Yeah. Thanks for the kind words. You never need to. I never said thank you. And you never need to. As your mate leaves with the 3 out of 10, just so you can crack on with the 10 out of 10. That's what I mean. That one mate who leaves with the 3 out of 10, just so you can crack on with the 10 out of 10. Cuts to the Batman scene. You know, I never said thank you. And you never have to. Saw minus 35 several times this winter. Oh, Phil. Why? Snowmobiles, ATVs. Yeah, great stuff, mate. Great stuff. Phil. Why, Phil? Yeah, I'm going to call you Dr. Phil now, after the man himself. Not only do you get to the root cause, yeah, but you exacerbate it. A 2 out of 10 is a 10 at 2. A 2 at 10 is a 10 at 2 after a few brew. Yeah. We've all been there, ye old beer goggles. Ye old beer goggles. When you wake up, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Yeah. And then you wake up at 9 a.m. Yeah. Yeah. It's no longer a 10. Zane the Man, for sure. Remember the advert with Nick Frost? I don't, remind me. This is gold though. This is absolute gold. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way, boys. I'm definitely using that, brother. It's a 10 at 2. Been at it since 6. You can see the wedding photo on the wall. Oh. You got some new online gifts. Some new online gifts. Girls here in my location chewing tobacco. The ones with teeth anyway. I'm sure it's not that bad. I'm sure it's not that bad. Let's make another brew. The tequila. The Don Julio. Let's make another brew. guys, tomorrow night, the quiz. Mr. Tony, how you doing, sir? You keeping well? How's the day been? Really? Kissing cousins, really? That kind of thing? What can I say, bro? What can I say? Here I have to be direct and sharp with the uneducated cattle. Stop. I have to educate the uneducated cattle. The one and only. The one and only. The one and only Mrs. Sarah. How's things? What train station are you visiting with you and yours this weekend? If it is the same Sarah. Looks a bit different. Best ways to stop a hangover. Any suggestions? Carry on, I hear. This is my real face. All good, mate, all good. All good. Let's go. Other Sarah has a red pick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mrs. Sarah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I changed my pick and added extra A's. Oh, it is the original. It is the original. Let's go. Let's go. How's things? That just comes naturally. Cheers. These cups of tea stop me eating. Mrs. Hodge. Have fun counting all them A's. Yeah. How many A's are there? It's the only way I can distinguish you now. It's like you're screaming in pain. No smoking. It's going to stop. Couple of days. In a couple of days. Boris the Blade. Heavy is good. Heavy is reliable. He's from Greece. Mr. Actis is from Greece. Anya, have a great night. Have a great night. Sleep well. Good night to you too. 17. 17 A's. Mr. Knightley, how are you, sir? What is your ethnicity? It's obvious. You all know. You all know very well where I'm from. Good night, Mrs. Anya. Stay well. Good to hear from you. Studied in Manchester and Edinburgh a long time ago. 2 great cities. Stop your sleeping so you can't drink caffeine after lunch, as I generally have insomnia. Mate, me too. Me too. Welcome to the club, brother. Snatch was a cracker of a movie. Was it Snatch? Was it Lock, Stock? Lock, Stock. No, it was Snatch, you're right, with Brad Pitt. I mean, it's not that obvious, really. I feel it is. I feel it is. You drink lots of tea at night. I'm just trying to stop eating. Because right now, I've got these guys looking at me. 2 of them have already gone. 2 of them have already gone. So I'm going to drink a cup of tea. And I'll save my snack for tomorrow. You like dags? Ah, dogs. Yeah, sure. I like dogs. 2 minutes Turkish. 2 minutes Turkish. It was 2 minutes 5 minutes ago. Oh no, it's tip top. I'm just not sure about the colour. Oh, you can't write it anymore. You can't write this stuff anymore. Guy Ritchie. Legend. Legend. I want some snackies. Yeah, nothing wrong with the midnight snack. Maybe we should do the 1 meal at around about this time. Yeah, we all get together, have a nice meal. 10 out of 10 impressions. Yeah. Yeah. You're on thin ice, my pedigree chums, and I shall be underneath it when it breaks. Is Priya a bot? I don't think so. The writing is too related. How do you spot AI? That's a great question. How do you spot them? Is Zane off? Let me scroll up. Apologies. I'm going now. Take care. Everyone have a good night. For sure. Right back at you, brother. Stay well, man. Stay well. Good luck for the game. If you're free after, come and join the quiz. It's like she's copying and pasting. There's a few tells from GPT when you get the bar. You get the bar, you see titles and they've got a bar in between. That's a GPT generated title. They use bars instead of commas. Chocolate hobnobs for the snack. Bourbon biscuits. Bourbons. Custard creams. My go-to. Opinion on Clockwork Orange. Watched it twice. Personal opinion, I think it promotes psychosis. Personally, I found it tough to watch. Yeah, personally, I found it quite tough to watch. I mean, they did what they intended to do. Yeah, complete torture. Complete torture. No, I screwed up, mate. I screwed up. I haven't watched it yet. You want the truth? This is the way, let me tell you this. This is where the phrase, I don't know what the phrase is actually, but the phrase goes something like, if you go cheap, you pay twice. Something like that. The phrase is like that. If you go cheap, you pay twice. All right? And Mr. Zuko, himself. How's things, sir? Keeping well? If I'm AI, then I think I'm pretty advanced one. They were running in the Beijing Marathon a couple of nights ago. Read it in the paper. They won. For the first time, they beat humans. They're running fast. They fast. Delicious. The chocolate bourbon. Custard cream. Which one? How you doing, Mr. Marsh? Keeping well? You buy shit, you buy twice. Is that the phrase? I'll admit it. I went cheap. I rented the movie on Amazon Prime for $3.99. You got 24 hours to watch it. I fell asleep. Now, I could have bought it for a tenner. Alas. Alas. Doing well, Scott. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. Alas, I fell asleep. So I watched the first 10 minutes. Not much of a rebellion. Mr. Friend, sleep well. Good to hear from you. Tomorrow night, 8 or 9 p.m. The post will go out if you're joining the quiz. Be great to have you there. What does a vegan from Cork tell you first? What does a vegan from Cork tell you first? Yeah, Mr. Friend. Pleasure as always. How you doing, Scott? What's new with you? Mrs. Trippy, the one and only. How's you and yours? Are we on the smoker today? Do you like drum and bass? Not really too clued up on it. Got a couple of tracks, classics. The Fugees remix, the Fugees drum and bass, Wishing on a Star. Other than that, not too clued up on it. But don't mind it. Don't mind it. Wishing on a Star, drum and bass remix. Unbelievable. Nicely put with Clockwork. Violence serves a purpose. Yeah, Clockwork Orange. Yeah, Psychosis. Psychosis. Completely. It was too windy. I cooked inside. What'd you cook? What'd you cook? Let me see that. Ribs, mac and spinach. Ribs, is that mac and cheese? Is that mac and cheese with spinach? I do love me a mac and cheese. So the joke is, what do they tell you first? The vegans have a weird habit of telling you they're vegan for some weird reason. Macaroni and cheese, then spinach as the other side. You guys eat well, man. You guys eat well. Glad to hear it. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and all of yours are doing okay. high protein diet. It's got to be done, brother. It's got to be done. We're trying. We're trying, mate. We're trying. I am thinking about cutting out the weights. Just going pure cardio. Just, yeah, stripping all the weight. What did I miss? Where'd you go? What snack did you grab? I know you got a snack. You must share with us. I think Zane left. Yeah, Zane's off. Do 50-50. As in half weights, half cardio. I'm doing this upper-lower split at the moment. I haven't done it today because the old back's gone. The old back is giving me issues. So I didn't weight train today, but I'm doing Monday, upper, Tuesday, lower, Wednesday, cardio, upper, lower. Then kind of chill at the weekends. Not getting a snack. I know you're getting a snack. Do you remember I got the power? Snap. Of course I know Snap. Sputnik. Sputnik in the intro. The Russian intermission for Sputnik as the intro. Of course I know. Everyone wish Mr. Erinelli a happy 43rd birthday. Everyone wish Mr. Erinelli a happy birthday. How are you, sir? You keeping well? Happy birthday. Yes, indeed. "33 years young. 33 laps around the sun." I was trying to cover for you. I was taking a decade off you. Turn the 4 and 3 around. You're still 34. Use the Georgian calendar. You knocked 7 years off. Let's go. Happy birthday. How was the cake? How was the cake? Yeah, I don't think I'll ever forget the story about your dad coming to pick you up and saying, "I want to buy you a cake." How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? My dad is a charm. I got lucky. Well said. Well said, brother. Flo, can you pay some attention to prayer? Max, why? You're just like Phil. You feel underrated. Just, yeah. Yeah. What did she ask? What did prayer ask? In Ethiopia, it's 2018. Explain to me why. Based on the calendar they use. Is that right? Interesting fact. I think most pyramids in the world are in Ethiopia. Or is that Sudan? I'm not sure. Your phone just died whilst making a snack. A grilled cheese. How many days do you gym? So 4 or 5. I'm in the gym most days now. That's what's annoying, brother. That's what's annoying. I'm in the gym most days. Yeah. I probably average 4 or 5. A good 70-80%. You're right. You're absolutely right. TJ, absolutely right. Filthy. Filthy. They gotta go. I love a good grilled cheese. There's a scene in Chef, the movie Chef. Give it a watch if you haven't. He's making his young boy, his son, a grilled cheese. And it just looks epic. It just looks epic. Did you cardio at the start? No, normally I do the weights first, if I'm doing weights, and then I'll move on to a bit of cardio. Normally. But obviously something's not working, right? There's obviously a problem. Night, everyone. Orion, pleasure, as always, sir. Chicken or no in your grilled cheese? Never tried it. I wouldn't knock it till I've tried it. I can imagine it working. Chicken parm. Chicken and cheese. Chicken parm? No? That wasn't my intention. No, all good. All good. As I said many times, Priya, all good. Chicken doesn't belong with cheese, do you think? What about the chicken parm? Chicken parmesan? The combo might have to be a bit different. Yeah, I'll try anything once. Twice if I like it, for sure. Now, as to your birthday celebrations, what do you have planned? Deep fried with cheese in the middle. Now we're talking. Deep fried. Now we're talking. Into the fryer it goes. Into the fryer it goes. Yeah, we'll get there. Stuffed chicken with Philadelphia. Personally, I like it from the kebab shop. There's a spinach and feta deep fried in a pastry. I quite like that. I don't like chicken, so I'm not sure. Yeah, Max has got it right. If it's white cheese, that's all right, better than cheddar. Nothing wrong with cheddar. But what cheddar? We talking mild, extra mature, grilled halloumi, perfection. I love me a grilled halloumi. Mr. Carter, how you doing? Grilled chicken shawarma, chicken doner. It's versatile. Very versatile. Orange cheddar. Is that Red Leicester? Halloumi. Yeah, in fact, I had one of your countrywomen, Mr. Actis from Greece, give me a recipe for a writer. Perfection. Mr. Clipper, how's things? You keeping well? I'm going to heat the other half of my pizza. You know, that's top work. That's top work that you even saved half of the pizza. Mr. Juice, how's things? You keeping well? Can't believe you saved half a pizza. Unbelievable. I saw a trick though with the frozen pizza. People just using a pair, just cutting it in half with scissors, putting the rest in the freezer. Like, how do you actually do that? You know, beyond me. I could marry a pizza right now. You like your Papa John's, don't you? Yeah, you get the frozen pizza, cut it in half or break it in half, put one half back in the freezer. I never thought about it. Yeah, your Papa John's. Pepperoni onions, your toppings, any green chili. What psycho eats half a pizza? Exactly my thoughts. Exactly my thoughts. One pizza is one serving. Two right. Two right. Yeah, what is this? What is this blasphemous and blasphemous behavior? Half a pizza. Yeah, the audacity. The sheer audacity, the gall. The absolute gall to cook half a pizza. The servings on food packets these days are so wrong. One box equals one pizza. Done. You're not wasting pizza. Yeah. I'll give you a perfect recipe. Salad with feta, cucumber, onion, avocado, olives, olive oil, and vinegar. Straight to heaven. Salad. You know what? I don't even eat salads. I have veg. I love some frozen mixed veg. That's as far as it goes. I have not delved into a feta cheese salad in years. Let's invert the double pizza box. Two floors, two pizzas. Happy birthday, Erinelli. Yeah, Erinelli's birthday yesterday. Avocado is a bit too far. Never really liked avocado, the texture. Bit slimy for me. Baby, are you awake? Yep, I'm awake. I'm engaging in conversation. How are you, Tony? Okay, very well. But I don't mind the Greek diet though. Having said that, I don't mind it. I've never had the pleasure of visiting Greece. Avocado is chapter 1 in the Psycho Handbook. I see people using it on everything. Isn't there some stories about it? Like harvesting bees to create avocados. I don't know the ins and outs. Yeah, he's not awake at all. Yeah. Doing a diet, playing basketball. Good on you. Good on you, brother. How's it all going? Diet? I'm presuming you're trying to lose some weight. Or is it just to keep the basketball in check? She's copying and pasting. Who is? Yeah, generally it's psychos or apprentice psycho. Just to keep fit. What's your recommendations? What's your recommendations? Priyanka. There's only one Priyanka, isn't there? We all know that. Avocado and scrambled eggs on toast. Yeah, there's eating well, and then there's being broke. You know what I mean? There's a fine line. That's what I found so far. There's a fine line. Eating good food and being broke. Yeah, troublesome. Troublesome, you know? I'm not going to spend 10 quid on ingredients for a salad. Like, it's just not going to happen. Yeah. It's like, why are you doing 1 meal a day? Because I'm eating well and therefore I'm broke. Yeah. Why are you only eating 1 meal a day? Yeah. You ever tried a 72-hour fast? Yeah. 3 days before payday. Yeah. Most months. Yeah. Yeah. You should try intermittent fasting, mate. I do 3-day fasts. End of every month. Yeah. I'm talking, I'm a professional. Yeah. I've been shopping in M&S. I gotta say, I do love their food. I do love their food, but you know when it says C pack for price, you know you're effed. You know you're effed. C pack for price. They just put the weight per grams on the label, and then you've already reached. You've already grabbed it. Yeah, C pack for price. Oh, I'll have a look. Go on then, I'll have a look. It looks good. Some organic corn-fed chicken fillets. I'll have a look. 9 quid for chicken. Blasphemy! You know you're screwed. Yeah. You know you're screwed. Organic means double the price, yeah. Eating healthy and want to transport, are you? Never broke. Maybe it's different out there. Maybe it's different. Especially if you're getting your food direct, which I can imagine with the climate in Greece, you grow a lot of your own food. And where you're situated, you get a lot of your seafood straight out of the ocean. So maybe that cuts down a bit on the price. Potentially. I'm just guessing. Do this stay in the same spot? Yeah, my back is broken, brother. My back is broken. One sec. My back is broken. And tell me, are you in the same spot? Just chatting normally. No, we got that. All good. All good. All good. Just chatting normally like everyone else. I believe in an AI. I can believe that. Mr. Payne, hope you're keeping well, sir. I heard the reduced to clear section is supposed to be good. I saw yeah, fair, Stephen, fair. It is good. It is good. I saw a lamb shoulder and a leg of lamb down from 35 to 15. But it's still 15. So yeah, the percentage is good. But I've also seen down from like £4.50 to £3.95. Today after work, wonderful. What chocolate did you go with? Flow is AI. Blasphemy. Blasphemy shall not be tolerated. Don't eat baby sheep. Just mutton. Favorite energy drink? Currently, it's the Red Bull sugar-free peach. Quite enjoy that. Yeah, quite enjoy that. How about you, Ari? Any recommendations? I'm trying to watch the calories, so sugar-free, if you have any recommendations. Yeah, peach. Peach goes well with a certain other kind of drink. And there's no gym if you have that combination. Yeah. It is absolutely a great combination. I hate lemon and peach. People are telling me drink lemon water, hot lemon water in the morning, that kind of thing. Which was insanely good, almost too good. Red Bull Original. It's hard to beat the original. Suspiciously good. Well phrased. Well phrased. And there we have. And there we have it. Yeah, I can imagine being in Manchester and in Edinburgh. You saw. You already know. Yeah, you know. You don't drink alcohol? Or energy drinks? I know you have a can of Coke. I know you're partial. Can of Coke. I'll never forget. Underrated meal was the can of Coke and a cheese string, which I think sounds good. No, not at all. Good on you. Good on you. Mr. Atkinson, how's things, Paul? Doing well? Good day? I'm having what you're having. Today we're in sync. Today we're in sync. I know you're having a coffee. Well, we got a cuppa going. We got a brew. Good morning to you, Mick. I know. Weather calmed down yet? Still raining? I remember. Yeah, we're on sync, mate. We're on sync. The pizza has been ordered. Do tell. Do tell. Toppings, sides. And I mean, you've got to wash it down. Try your drinks, mate. You know what? Mr. Adams, James Adams was telling me that. I've got a couple in the fridge. Mr. Gaming, I've got a couple in the fridge, but the only thing that's put me off about them is the calories. Because I'm counting the calories at the moment, but it's not doing any good, mate. It's not doing any good. There's a problem. I'm not losing as much as I should be. Yeah, smoking again. I think tomorrow night it stops. After the quiz. After the quiz. Who's mad at me? 400, exactly. Yeah. I could eat a whole batch of chicken for that. And get more protein. What cows you having a day? Anywhere between 2 and 2005. Why? Too much? I'm still hungry, to be honest. Zoran, what's her name? Lazovic. Croatian. I'm getting Zlatan vibes, actually. Croatian? Serbian? Either way. Strong name. Like it. Thank God cigarettes are 0 calories. Yeah, for me. Yeah. For me especially. Disgusting. Giving Zorro vibes. I'm doing about 1700. Have 170 grams of protein. How do you get that much protein in 1700 calories? If it's not too extensive or labor intensive, give me a day in the life. What are you eating? Yeah, I'm counting them. I've been counting them for the last 2 weeks. Dropped about £1. You know, for the effort. I don't find it It's not that appealing. Do you take roids? Nah. Perish the thought. Perish the thought. Nah. Jack, how's things? Boxing coach does 1,300 calories a day. 1,300. You must be cutting for a fight. 1,300 steep. You wouldn't. No, I would never do that. I would never do that. You give me steroid vibes. Nah, just stocky. Just stocky, I guess. We need him in for the quiz nights tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, brother. Even with an injured back, we press forward. The quiz continues. The show goes on. How many cigarettes do you usually smoke in a day? I've cut down recently. On a typical day, though, 12. 10 to 12. Yeah. He's got a watch, he's on it. Yeah, I've been trying, but it's just not working. Truth be told. Something's going wrong. Something's going wrong. Yeah. 10. Half pack. Try and make it last 2 days. Yeah. I'll try and stop tomorrow, Mick. We'll try. The vape's gone. I know, underrated. I know. How many packs do you smoke per hour? Underrated is teetotal. Our only addiction. A Papa John's. 12 days. Yeah, it's all an addiction. Yeah. This cold turkey is the only way. Yeah. Last time I did it, first 7 days were hell. Yeah. I felt like I was in Dante's Inferno, climbing my way through the different circles of hell. Yeah. And about the 7th day, I reached the first circle. Well, this is the problem. I enjoy it. Yeah. This is the problem. I actually enjoy it. Like you, Mick. Cup of tea, coffee. Kind of goes hand in hand. I did smoke sober for 8 days a couple of weeks ago. And then I did 3 months last year. And then Christmas happened. One thing leads to another. Eight years old. Today, hardly any because of the back. But 2,000. But today, normally it's anywhere between, I'm doing the target's 11k steps. Yesterday I did something like 12 or 13. You need a distraction from the cigarettes. What do you reckon? Fidget spinner. I might be overthinking, but I feel a bit scared seeing you smoke so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the heartfelt message. You're absolutely right. I need to stop. I've got plans to stop. I need to stop. I've got plans outside of myself that I need to look out for. We all got our responsibilities, eh? Jack, appreciate it, man. How you doing, man? We'll try. 97, 98 kilos. Just keep sticking around that weight. I need to get to 85. Yeah. Protein yogurt, protein shakes, protein thins. I see a pattern emerging. And ×2 rice cakes. Don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, bit by bit. Regarding your back pain. No, I don't think it's that. There's no like pain going down the legs. I don't think it's anything to be too concerned about. I think it's a muscle strain. What gets me is that I was just building a chair. One of those office chairs. Nothing incredible. Nothing to write home about, but I built the chair and that was it, mate. It went. It's been like that since Sunday. Yeah. Been under 80 for 20 years. Which chair? Like an office chair. Yeah. An office chair. Simple to build. It was just awkward. You know, balancing it. Still waiting on my trip to the city. Only you, Mrs. Trippy, I will accept. Because I know you've been mentioning it. But the back is broken, mate. The back is broken. It will be a long trip to the city. Herman Miller. Comes pre-built. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Obviously, I went cheap. Paid twice. Paid once for the cheap chair, and now paid with my back. Yeah, I know, it's insane. You're right, Priya. It's insane. Yeah, I'm in the gym, trying, eating healthy, and then I'm putting these stupid things. Yeah. I know. I weigh my food. I bought a scale as well. I bought a scale. I bought this guy, Amazon, for about £5. I'm trying it all, boys. I'm trying it all. Weight's not going though. Yeah, no bother, Trippy. No bother, Mrs. Trippy. Costs about, what are you talking about? 170 quid or 1,700? 1,200 on a chair. And it's a good deal. Down from 1,700. But the deal is still, so buy protein. Raw eggs. No need to worry about salmonella. Salmonella has left the building. I'm 40, still playing basketball, smoke too. In Greece. Messi's in the States. Zidane retired. Ibrahimovic is in the UAE, I think. And Maradona's from Argentina. Maybe I've got it wrong. I thought you were from Greece. Heavy deadlift stream tomorrow, yeah. Heavy deadlifts, yeah. Let's turn a muscle strain into a permanent injury. Good one. Was on for sale for 1,200. Not knocking the deal. Not knocking the deal. Going to the milk bar. That's a problem. I roll out of bed, roll into the office, start working. UK, don't stalk. Here's UK. Underrated. Underrated. Where's underrated from? Where is underrated from? The planet Earth. Although sometimes I think she travels over from Mars occasionally. Did you go get it checked out? The back isn't one to play with. Too right. Too right. The only problem is when I'm like sitting down and I have to get up or lying down from bed. Standing feels okay. Walking, moving, kind of okay. But yeah, if it doesn't clear up in the next couple of days, I'm going to have to. definitely sounds like sciatica. I did look it up. I don't have the pain running down legs or anything. Ah, okay. Apologies, Mr. Actis. I stand corrected. I stand corrected. Yeah, there was an Irish player as well. There's a couple in our neck of the woods. One of the greatest rugby players, Rob Henderson, I think his name was. Big smoker, big drinker. Inside centre he played. Yeah, I know where you're coming from. We all have a vice. It's a trapped nerve, may take a few days. I'm going to go get a massage tomorrow, actually. I go see the physio, pre-quiz. Say, listen, we've got a big game tomorrow. We've got a big game in the next few hours. You need to make me right. Yeah, $6. Yeah, $6. Max, what's the pizza? What's the toppings? No, you're good, you're good. You're all good. Love you, long time. You're talking about the massage. Margarita, the classic. An absolute classic. The margarita. I don't mind a margarita either. I don't mind. I don't want overload on toppings. 1-2 toppings. What's your thoughts on tuna and anchovy? $1 make you holler. Did you know that there's a statue of what? You all know very well where I'm from. The Friday the 13th chained to the bottom of the Minnesota lake. Why would they make a statue of him? Regarding your pain, did you do an x-ray? No. No x-ray. It only happened a few days ago. You know what we're like. You know? I'm walking around with a broken leg. It will be fine. Come down with the flu. We'll be out for a week. We're all cut from the same cloth. And you get a free x-ray during the NHS. Yeah, I might be waiting 3 months for it, but yeah, potentially. If it gets worse, I'll go. If it gets worse, I'll go. I've got this heat patch on at the moment. Yeah, seems to be doing the trick. Why did they put them in the bottom of the lake as a better one? I imagined people moved it or threw it in the lake. But if they actually built it there and chained it, that's an entirely different question. But yeah, it's not uncommon to see people deface statues, that kind of thing. So my guess would be they threw it in the lake. You have to tell them you fell off your chair. Yeah, it's a good thing I wasn't on the chair on tonight's stream. I'd have definitely fallen off it a couple of times. All x-rays are free. Ah, Joe. From Ontario. How's things? Gonna go now, I'll be back for the quizzo. Wouldn't want it any other way. See you then, underrated. Stay well. I can understand, but necessary. Yeah, fair. Fair. At the back, lower left side. Was putting together an office chair. Assembling, should I say. I don't really say building. Assembling the chair. And just did something. Don't know what happened, Joe. And it's been a bit of a pain. Just when I was getting good night's sleep, you know. Things were coming together. Sod's law, isn't it? How you doing though? You keeping well? Mr. Sabir, welcome in. Hope you're keeping well. Heat 20 minutes, rest 10, ice. I'll give the ice a go. I've got a heat patch on. Yeah, I'll give the ice a go. It will likely heal. I think it's a muscle strain. I think it's a muscle strain. But then I heard Rangeley talking about it. You know, he was shoveling snow. He's out there in Maine. So he was shoveling snow. Completely threw his back out. I think it was a disc. Do you know that Abraham Lincoln was a licensed bartender? I do know that. Yeah. And the only one of how many US presidents? 12 or 13? Speak to Apple about autocorrect. Heat promotes circulation and healing. Ice allows inflammation. Yeah. I'll give it a go, Joe. I will. Yeah, it's been like this for a good 3 days now. So it needs to be done. Speak to Apple Tree. All good, all good. Right, guys. I think I'm going to bed down for the night. Tomorrow evening is the quiz. I'll put a link out. If you can make it, it'd be great to see you there. Yeah, between 8 PM and 9 PM UK time. Check the channel, check the post, hit notify me, and hopefully we can get started pretty soon. Mr. Gainley, appreciate it. Mr. Temp, Max Aranelli, underrated. Haj, Priya, Joe, R.A., Sarah, Mr. Sabir, and last but not least, Mr. Actis. Appreciate your time. Good night all. See you soon.